And you're welcome back, guys. If you're just joining us, this is the chat right here on City TV. Earlier on, we got to review music videos and we had some juice and gist when it comes to PR in the entertainment industry. But right now on the red couch, we are going to be talking to our celebrity guest, who is no other than extraordinary creative Griffin. That's what I'm gonna call him, because right now I don't even know what he is no more. It's no other person than Nana Kofi Asihene. You're welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I just had to call you a creative Griffin. You know that because when we talk about creative, it's you. It's you. It's you. Anyway, so before we get into the conversation, I would like to call on Brew Services for our cocktail. And you know, you've been on this show before. So obviously, the cocktail of this week is actually inspired by you.
Hey.
And it's called Mwah. Mwah. And it's its ingredients are pineapple juice, ginger syrup, mint leaves, and Good Day Energy drink. And the chat is proudly sponsored by Good Day Energy Drinks. Keeps you going. And the cocktail followed by Brew Services. Cheers to the creative Griffin and mwah. So talking of mwah, I love the lips on your shirt.
Oh,
yeah.
Lips,
So we've all known you as the music video director, but it looks like you are more than that. You are just more than, holding the cameras and, creating magic with the cameras, directing music videos. I've seen some of your works lately, but tell us what most of the things you're doing right now, apart from, directing. Yeah.
Okay, so I think this question takes me back to like 2003. That's right after uni. At that time, I started directing music videos. I just want to give you like a brief idea of the journey. I started directing music videos. I was sketching like mad. I wanted to start my own fashion label. I just finished uni, very hungry, very exuberant, very youthful. Then I picked up a camera. I started doing wedding photography, and then I would do some brand work on the side whilst I started my own label. I actually started a label with a friend, and I left and started my own label.
And we're back. Sorry for the break in transmission. So we are still talking to Nana Kofi Asihene, and I was asking, so which of the creative hats do you like to wear, and are you saying goodbye to cinematography?
No, okay. So I think the thing is, I'm at a point in my life where I've developed a liking for solving problems.
Okay.
So a doctor will solve problems by operating or by curing people. I solve problems from my creative side, and that happens to be a lot of things. So right now my sole aim is to be able to develop products, develop projects that will solve problems, basically. So like with the fashion line, it's clothes, it's skincare, it's leather work, it's furniture, it's everything, because every single day I have an idea or so that I want to put out to the world to solve a particular problem. So that's how it's going to be, everything and everything. I mean, film, everything. A mixture of everything. Yeah.
So like right now, how would you call this particular project that you're working on, and what is it inspired by?
Okay, so so like I said, I was into fashion.
Yes.
I was into fashion. I took part in the International Young Fashion Design Awards organized by British Council. That was like 10, 15 years ago.
Wow.
I won it, 10 of us, 10 finalists worldwide. Went to London Fashion Week. Went through all that process, got mentored by Jimmy Delaja, Kofi Ansan.
Oh, wow.
All of that, yeah. I did shows for GTP, etc. And then that faded off. But this project is just like a renaissance of that part of my life, because I realized I was at a point where all these ideas were burning inside me and I had to bring them out.
Yeah.
So basically this project, the first part of it is just to put out a lookbook. Just the kind of ideas I think about, my approach to clothing, my approach to style, and then follow up with a number of collections, one for men, one for females, and then a mixture, and then something for kids and all of that. So this is just like a tip of the iceberg. It was a way to sort of like wash my hands, crack my knuckles, to get ready for fashion.
I actually really love the collection, and when you put it out, I was like, wow, he's into clothes too. But right now, what kind of message are you sending out to the world with this Bespoke City, if that's a word?
Okay, so I mean, the thing is, and I'll start from a personal note. I'm in a place right now where I think with all the experience I've gathered, and other parts of my life is I consult for corporate organizations. So there are times when on a regular day I'm talking brand identity, I'm talking strategy. I went and got myself an MBA just because of that, and that's all because of my creative background. So right now I'm at a place where, based on my entrepreneurship, based on the academics, based on the creativity, I want to be able to provide solutions for people. So for the regular person, it will be the products I put out. For organizations, it will be a conversation about their brand strategies and how to move their companies forward, all with the backbone of creativity. Because I think in this country, when people talk about creativity, it's just about the embellishment, the aesthetics. But if you look at our country as it stands right now, if there was a lot of creativity, a lot of design, our country will be flooded, because then so that's, for me, that's where it is, using design and using creativity to go back and solve problems at different levels.
Right. So for this particular clothing line or clothing brand that you're actually introducing, who are your target market?
Okay, so I'd say the first lookbook I put out is just like I said, to tell people how I'm thinking. It's very, the construction is very good. It's very structured, Japanese inspired, Ghanaian inspired, and very whimsical. So you'd say a shirt like this, a regular person can wear it to the office because it has what it denotes. But obviously, you can wear it to a party, you can wear it wherever you want to go to. But my general approach to clothing is that I think life is too short to wear boring clothes. So enough of the straight-jacketed clothes. I mean, the world has become a very colorful place, and there's enough happening that depresses us already. So dress in a way that makes you happy.
Right.
So for me, everybody is my target.
Right.
People want to be happy. Okay,
so should we expect a launch? Or should we also expect you on big fashion platforms?
The biggest fashion platforms in Ghana are Glitz. There's Runways, KOD.
KOD's Runway.
Obviously, those are shows I would want to do. But as an entrepreneur at heart, I want to sell clothes.
Right.
So yes, very soon I'm going to launch an e-commerce website where people can buy the clothes worldwide. But obviously, be able to showcase my creativity on some of these platforms and incorporate it into film and other parts. I also paint, so I'm thinking of maybe an expose sometime next year, show off everything I do with my entire team.
Wow. Jack of many trades.
Well, master of all.
Master of no. Actually, people think it's master of none, but it was just this week on social media that I realized that it's actually longer than that.
Yes.
Yeah, and it praises the jack of all trades.
Exactly. And I was reading a book that talks about how to master things. If you're able to identify the basic principles of something, you can master it. So today you are a presenter, tomorrow you can be a producer. If you're able to master the principles of what does. That's it.
Okay, so any final words to anybody watching you out there that be like, okay, I can do so many things, but I don't know how to go about it too. So any final words to them?
Yeah, I mean, the first thing I'll say is, when I was growing up, I was told to pick one thing and master it, pick one thing and do it. But I mean, the world has come to a point where you can do anything you want to do. Anything. The key thing is time and effort. If you put in the time and you put in the effort, and you're patient with yourself, don't let what's on social media pressure you. That's one thing, and that goes generally.
Right.
Don't let anything pressure you. You have a vision. You're created uniquely. Just be you, and that's what you're supposed to serve the world with. If you don't do that, then the world won't experience you.
Right.
Exactly that.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much,
Thank
and
you
it's
too.
been an absolute pleasure having
Same
you
here.
on the show.
Same here.
All right.